Believe it or not, scenarios like this are becoming all too common. Fraud and cybercrime are increasing in both frequency and complexity, and the stats are staggering. According to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre, reported losses from fraud have skyrocketed in the last 5 years. And it hits close to home for investors. In 2024 alone, the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre received over 4,000 reports of investment-related fraud, totaling over $310 million in losses. But you don't have to end up in that boat. You work hard for your money, and at TD Direct Investing, we're here to help you protect it. Here are 4 steps you can take to help protect your investment accounts. Let's start with your first line of defense, your password. A general rule of thumb is to create passwords that are difficult to guess and go beyond the security minimums. This can include using more characters as well as a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols to increase complexity. And it's crucial to avoid using the same password for all your online accounts, especially ones for banking and investments. We also recommend changing your password a minimum of every 3 months. Another key thing to keep in mind is to never disclose your passwords or PINs to anyone. This includes to law enforcement, your financial institution, your insurance company, and your internet service provider. If you want to give a trusted person access to your account, you can add them as a trading authority or as a joint account holder. You can also take advantage of 2-factor authentication and biometrics for an added layer of security. Plus, if you want to be extra cautious, you can enable a trading password on WebBroker, which would be required before you place a trade. So those are some ways you can strengthen your passwords. Beyond that, fraudsters may look to access sensitive information about your account in person. So be aware of your surroundings if you're logging into your account when around other people. Consider using privacy screens on your phone and computer, and always log off and end your session when you're not actively using our platforms. This is especially important if you're using a shared or public computer, like at a library. You can also set the automatic logout feature for additional protection. All right, now let's talk about phone calls. Scammers can be very convincing. If you receive an unsolicited call from someone claiming to be a TD Direct Investing employee, be cautious. Here's what to do. 1. Don't provide any sensitive information. 2. Take down their name and department. 3. Hang up and call us directly through the TD mobile app. That's right, once you're logged into the TD app, simply tap the call button. This authenticates you securely, so you won't need to spend extra time being re-authenticated when you connect with one of our representatives. And if you don't have the app, call us at 1-866-222-3456. Once connected, ask to speak to the person who called you. If they don't exist, you might have just dodged a scam. Be sure to inform the TD employee about this fraudulent call. Fraudsters can have many tricks up their sleeves. They'll often have unusual requests. They might ask for your password and even demand remote access to your device. Unlike scammers, TD Direct Investing will never ask you for your password, nor will we ever ask you to grant us remote access to your computer. They'll usually pressure you to act really quickly and try to get you to click weird links or open important attachments, like an email saying you've won a prize or need to verify your account right away. A good rule of thumb is to avoid logging in, scanning QR codes, opening attachments, and calling a number from a link you received via email, text, or social media. Verify the legitimacy of whatever was communicated to you. Are there typos? Is the sender's email address legitimate? Does the message sound too good to be true? These are some of the clues to look out for. If it's suspicious, forward the email to phishing@td.com and then delete it. And if you have clicked on an email or think your account has been compromised, call us immediately through the TD mobile app or our main line if you don't have the app. Criminals are putting more resources than ever into their efforts to steal your money. That's why it's so important to be proactive in protecting yourself. By following these steps, you can significantly beef up the security of your investments. And remember, when you bank and invest with TD, you can take comfort in the online and mobile security guarantee. This means that if you experience an account loss from a transaction through a TD online or mobile service that you did not authorize, we'll provide 100% reimbursement for those losses, provided you've met your security responsibilities. Thanks for watching.
Have more questions? Check out the links to the right and in the description below.